What do you mean she cheated too? Oh, no judgment or anything. I hope you don't feel awkward that I know about your and Nico's relationship. I'm just saying that my mom had an affair too. And it took years before my mom and dad could be in the same room without fighting. Nico told you I cheated on him. He really didn't want to, I promise. I basically made him tell me. You guys were going back and forth so much when he first moved in with me, and I told him I wasn't staying in the relationship unless I understood why it was so toxic between you two. And I don't judge you or anything. People make mistakes, and sometimes two people just aren't meant to work out. But hey, you both are happy and with the right people now, so it worked out. I never cheated on him. I never cheated on anyone. There were a lot of issues in our relationship, and I'm not saying I was 100% innocent the entire time. I'm sure I made mistakes of my own. But I didn't cheat. I was raped, and he blamed me for it. Harper, before you leave, there is something I need to discuss with you. What's up? This is not what I wanted to happen. I warned you of my boundaries, and you continued to disregard them and disrespect me, so you really gave me no choice. What are you talking about? I have filed contempt against you for violating our order multiple times. You act like I am the one who doesn't follow the order. But you are constantly in direct violation, and I can't accept that anymore. Contempt over what? Seriously, that's insane. You were ordered to communicate solely over OFW with me. I told you I did not agree to you communicating with Tara instead of me, and you continually message her and harass her. You refuse to stop despite being asked to do so by both Tara and I multiple times. So at this point, this is my only option. You know what? Fine, we can do that. We can both waste our time and money going to court over me messaging the boy's stepmom, who by the way has said multiple times she's fine with it. That smart-ass mouth is exactly why we are in the position we are in. 2 days into Nico's visitation, I received a FaceTime call from Middle, hysterically crying. Hey buddy, what's wrong? Did something happen? Hey, I need you to try and breathe and calm down. I can't understand what you're trying to tell me when you're crying that hard. Just take a minute, okay? Are you hurt? Or are your brothers hurt? Asterisk Middle nods and is still sobbing. I noticed at that point that his lips and cheeks seemed to be swollen. Asterisk. Is your mouth okay? What happened? You said we weren't going to have to get braces, and he made you ask. Asterisk Middle opens his mouth and shows me a full set of braces. Asterisk. Oh honey, I am so sorry. Your dentist said you didn't need braces right now. I had no idea that your dad was going to take you to get this done. Did Oldest get them too? Yes, and it hurts. They made them so tight. I told Dad you said we didn't need braces, and he said it was up to him and not you. I hate him. I don't want to have them. You need to make Dad take us to get them taken off. I don't want them. Call him right now. How dare you take the boys to get braces without my consent? We have 50/50 medical decision-making, and you have no right to consent to something cosmetic without my approval as well. You were fully aware that they were being seen at the orthodontist to move forward with braces, and you never said you absolutely did not agree. I did what was in their best interest. So you filed for contempt because I communicated with a willing adult instead of you. And you think that putting braces on 2 of our children without my consent is perfectly fine? This has to be a joke. I will be raising he 11 about this, and I will not be paying any part of it. You will be paying your court-ordered portion. Whether or not you agree, it is done and it was in their best interest. A good mother would never deny their children the opportunity to have the best possible care. You agreed to an unnecessary cosmetic procedure without my consent. I am not obligated to pay any part of this. You also chose to spring this on the children and not give them time to even prepare for this. Middle is traumatized. He will thank me when he's older and doesn't have your CRH teeth. My children were seen at this practice yesterday and had braces put on them while in their father's care. I want to know what kind of practice allows a man who only has 50% custody to agree to a cosmetic procedure without consent from the other parent. I'm sorry, Mom. I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Harper blank, my children are oldest and middle blank, and their father is Neko blank. They were seen yesterday, and I was not notified or contacted in any way. Their medical files indicate that there is a custody order in place. I see that those two minors were seen yesterday, but their paperwork doesn't show any type of custody agreement. It states that the mother and father to both children are Neko blank and Tara blank. Those were the only contact details we received. The paperwork on file states that the legal mother is Tara blank. Yes, ma'am. I will be by the office shortly with a copy of our court order, and I will be requesting a copy of the paperwork you have on file at this moment in time. Please go ahead and have it ready for me when I get there. Oldest has informed me that the bands on his braces have broken and are causing him discomfort. Let me know how you want me to proceed. I'm assuming you would need to schedule him an appointment to be seen for new bands. He has an appointment in a few days for the extraction of two teeth with his primary dentist, so he can just wait to get them fixed then. Let me know if you have any objections. I was not included in the decision to give him braces, nor have the problem teeth we knew about previously extracted. It sounds like he is in a good amount of pain. Are you not able to get him seen sooner? You stated previously that you approved that the children would get braces, which included the treatment plan of oldest having these two teeth removed. Are you now changing your mind and refusing to allow this? If you are not able to get him a sooner appointment, please let me know. The dentist office you have him at will not communicate with me. And again, I never gave consent to this because I never was included in the decision-making process. No, I'm not. Are you no longer allowing him to have braces? For the fourth time, are you revoking your consent to the children having braces? This is not. Your inability to provide appropriate dental care to oldest is noted. I am not the one who is failing to provide proper care. As you have stated, I cannot seek dental care for our children without your consent. Are you no longer allowing the children to have braces? Read my statement. I am not getting into word games with you. If Fun is in pain, he obviously needs to be seen to have this taken care of. It's a simple yes or no response. I am unable to proceed without knowing if you are revoking consent. I cannot revoke the consent to braces that I never originally gave. You are aware of the fact that this treatment process began without my consent or even knowledge. Your continued harassment to attempt to get a different answer is noted. You need to answer the question, or else you are preventing Son from receiving medical care. Do you or do you not consent for Son to get braces? There is no correlation. You made a unilateral decision. And now our son is in pain and has yet to receive adequate care due to your actions and decision to withhold care until I am forced into saying. You once again are avoiding a simple question to try and act as though I have done something wrong. Noted. Now, for the sixth time, do you or do you not agree to Son having braces? For the seventh time, yes or no, do you approve of Son getting his braces? Your refusal to make this decision is the only thing preventing him from receiving the care he needs. For the eighth time, yes or no. You have refused to answer my question 8 times now. You are acting in a direct conflict of Son's best interest. I have answered multiple times. I never gave consent, but if Son is in pain, he needs to be seen at his dentist's office. If you continue to refuse to answer my question, I will have no choice but to cancel his appointment for his teeth extraction out of an abundance of caution. I am failing to see why you are seeking my approval on if Son can have braces when he already has braces. We both knew he would need the two teeth removed eventually. So that has no bearing on this conversation. I will move forward with canceling his extraction, as you have also He already has braces. I cannot give consent to something you've already done. But now you are suggesting to put him through another painful process and undoing a decision you made. For what? Because it sounds to me like you are only suggesting to have them removed in an attempt to regain control of this situation. I don't feel like putting him through that process is in his best interest either. Due to your lack of response to my simple question, I will be requesting in my contempt motion that you are to be 100% financially responsible for the cost associated with his braces. You have single-handedly created these issues he is now dealing with. I fail to see how that is the case, but feel free to do so. For the record, you are admitting that you are willingly refusing to allow me to seek medical care for our son, therefore denying him dental care. For the record, I have said you should take him to be seen as he is in pain, but I will not consent to what you did without consulting with me previously. I will let him know that you do not care he is in pain and will not assist to alleviate that pain. I took oldest to his appointment today, and there were no issues according to the dentist. His braces are not causing him any discomfort. So I am unsure of why he would have complained about them outside of you putting that idea in his head. I am glad to hear that he was seen by a professional and all seems well. Thank you for updating me. The dentist also wanted me to remind you to ensure the wax oldest was provided for his braces will be used to properly care them. And that if there is any irritation you can rotate Tylenol and ibuprofen every 6 hours. He wanted me to emphasize that irritation is not an emergency and is normal in the first stages of braces, I assume because he can tell you are one that will call and complain unnecessarily. I will keep that in mind. Please ensure you have a few moments to speak at exchange. I'd like to discuss our upcoming court date and hopefully find a way to solve this before either of us are out more court costs. Feel free to direct all concerns to my attorney. I will not be discussing the case with you or having any discussions outside of immediate concerns for the children. Harper, I'd really appreciate it if you would actually attempt to speak to me so we can solve this civilly instead of acting like a spoiled child. I have attempted to contact you multiple times, as has Tara, and you've not responded once. As I have told you already, we have no reason to discuss anything not directly related to the children until we get to court. As we are already on the docket for your contempt complaint and my concerns regarding your medical decisions, we have nothing else to discuss. Don't you see how childish that is? Honestly, you are just showing that I am correct in the accusations that you are unwilling to properly cooperate. This is only going to serve to help prove my case. Then you should be happy and not complain I am not wanting to communicate with you. Please direct any concerns to my attorney. I will contact you if there is any emergencies with the children while they are in my care. This is absolutely ridiculous, Harper. You are a grown woman, a wife, and a mother. Shouldn't you have learned how to grow up by now? Have a good night, Neko. I understand that you most likely are taking this contempt case personally. I would really appreciate it if you would take a moment to self-reflect and understand why I have no choice but to do this. I'm not taking you back to court to hurt you. It isn't about winning or putting you in your place. It's simply about making sure that the children are being given the best childhood possible. And right now you are making it impossible to do so. I know you said you would not discuss this with me outside of court. I truly am hoping that you reconsider this decision and do what is best for the kids and for us. We are more than capable to handle this if you would just be honest about what you did wrong too. And trust me, I'm not saying that I'm perfect by any means. I know I have done things that you don't agree with, but my intentions are always pure and with the boys in mind. Can you say the same? Please direct all concerns to my attorney. Thank you. Harper, you're making a massive mistake, and this is the last chance you have to self-correct before a judge corrects you instead. I really wish you would put some thought behind this.